Hi, I'm Carrie Worley with Douglas Element. Thank you for joining us around town. Today I'm at 26 Degrees Brewing Company with Yonathan. Let's go check out what he has in store for us today.
My name is Yonathan Ghersi. I'm the owner of 26 Degree Brewing. We've been here for 7 years. This is my third career, I would say. Long way around, lived around the world, lived in Southeast Asia, came back here and opened up a brewery, and here we are living a dream. Owning a brewery is great. Obviously not as great as it seems from the outside, but it's still a business. There's still decisions and bills and all these things we have to do. But at the end of the day, we make something that makes people happy. And we make something that people can actually touch and feel and enjoy, which I find better than shuffling papers in an office. Florida is a 3-tier system. We're forced to distribute through a distributor. So we have 2 major distributors. We have Sunshine State Distributing in Orlando and the adjacent areas. And then we distribute with Gold Coast, Reyes down here, the Tri-Counties and the Keys. The business is complicated. Being forced into a 3-tier system kind of limits the margins you make on product that goes out to distribution because there is another party in the middle that needs to make money. So the majority of our volume, liquid volume, goes out to distributors. But sometimes the majority of our revenue actually comes from our tap room here, even though the volume is less. Who knows? The future is interesting. I'm not really sure, what the industry is going to look like in the next 5 to 10 years. The last 2 years put a lot of stress on a lot of breweries around the area. You've heard of some breweries closing, some important breweries in South Florida like Due South. So I don't really know where the industry is going to go. I know what we're going to do in here, and what we're going to continue to do is we're going to put in a full kitchen. So we're eventually developing a full experience for the guest, food and drinks. And then for the production side, we're going to continue to grow our distribution. We also contract brew for third parties. So we make a lot of beer that you may have heard of or you may have seen on the shelves at supermarkets. We make that for other brands, even though it's not our own brand. It's still part of our business in the back. I have some non-disclosures with some of these, but you can find our name written on a few cans that you'll find at Publix, at Whole Foods. We've produced for other breweries in South Florida that don't have enough capacity. We've produced for brands that have come from overseas that have wanted to bring some of their product in. We do make the Joe's Pale Ale for the Flanagan's chain, so for all 26 locations, we do make their house beer. That one, most everybody would know because everybody in South Florida knows Flanagan's and loves Flanagan's. So far, it's been fine. It's been sold for quite a bit of time, right? This is not new information. Previous owner sold the plaza to another guy, and the other guy resold the plaza to this group. So we've been aware of this since it started and since it happened. We have quite a good relationship with our current landlords. We do know that they have some plans for the future for this plus the adjacent lots that they have purchased. We don't know what those plans are yet. We don't know if they include us or don't include us, but everybody can feel at ease that we have at least another 13 years on our lease. So we're not going anywhere anytime soon. If they come talk to us about moving or doing something else, the first thing we're going to try and do is stay here in Pompano. We're going to try and see if we can work with them to find a location within whatever they're developing. And then we'll see, but who knows? Who knows what the future brings? This is a great little gem of a satellite city that not a lot of people knew about. First of all, the beach is fantastic. The atmosphere in Pompano is still very Florida, very down to earth. It hasn't been redeveloped to the point of losing its identity. And the community here really embraced us from day one. So as soon as we put up a curtain blocking the windows that we were under construction, we've had nothing but people inquiring, hey, what are you guys doing? When are you opening? And we've had support. We have the most loyal customers. We've had customers coming in here since the friends and family night we did 7 years ago. So it's a great community to be a part of. It's a great city that is on the right path. It's growing in the right direction. It's building things that are nice amenities for its residents, and I think there's a great future to Pompano. About me, myself, not much. About the brewery and about what we do is that this is locally driven. The money that gets spent in this brewery gets distributed to the staff that lives in the area. They go out and they shop at local restaurants. They are your neighbors. We live and breathe in this community. So anybody that lives in the area or moves into the area or comes to visit us, they can rest assured that what they're spending their money on their own community. This is not a big conglomerate. You're looking at the guy that makes the decisions. Me and the team sit down every day and make decisions as to what beers we're going to brew, how we're going to market them, what the labels look like. All of that happens right here locally in Pompano.
Thank you again, Yonathan, for allowing us to come in today and checking out your operations. Can you tell us again where we can find you?
Sure, we're at 2600 East Atlantic Boulevard. You can also find our beer all over Total Wine, certain Publixes, and your local favorite restaurant.
Cheers. If you already live here or you're looking to move into the area and want market information, please DM me at Carrie Ann Whirling.